Hey y'all, so today we are going to be doing a vacuum pump on a 2003 Infiniti G35 Sedan. What we need to do the pump for is because we recently replaced the AC compressor, which is right down there by Arctic Air. In order to do this procedure, for sure you're going to need your pump, you're going to need your gauges, and you're going to need your adapter for your low side. And by doing this, it's going to make sure that the system is foolproof, leak proof. So we need the normal amount of pressure that you want to vacuum it to is 30, which is below the zero. Once you do the vacuum, make sure you open your gauges. Make sure this right here is fastened all the way in. This is the adapter that the blue connection, the hoses connect to in order to connect to the low side. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is plugged in, and then you turn it on, and as you can see, it's already doing the vacuum, and it's gonna go lower, and it's still going. It's got to go all the way to the 30 to make it excellent, to make sure that there's got no leaks. So we're going to give it a moment until it takes off all the air from the system. Like that, we can make sure it's got zero leaks in the system. You can tell the pump is over here pumping up real good. All the air is coming out. System is still going to 30. Soon we'll have that on 30 and it'll be ready to charge up. Okay, we'll be back. Alright y'all, so we're back. So it looks like the vacuum has gone through just fine. It sucked up all the air from the system. Now the goal here is to make sure that that needle remains as close to the 30 as possible for about the next 10 minutes. If it does move up to the zero or a little above it, that means you have a leak in the system. So we're gonna give it about 10 minutes and we'll be back to show y'all the charge on the system, and hopefully we ain't got no leaks in the system. So let's give it a little bit of time and we'll come back. Okay y'all, so now you get your bottle of freon. Make sure you got your adapter for the freon that connects to those yellow hoses, and make sure that you also bleed it from up here. Bleed it from the top. Let's see here. Alright y'all, so we have to make sure that this tip here was definitely attached appropriately so no leaks will come out. Once you actually turn it on, you gotta make sure you bleed it so no air will go back into the system. So now, once you go ahead and do that part, you're gonna go ahead and turn on your vehicle and you're gonna start the charging process. Okay everybody, so now what you wanna do on the vehicle is you wanna make sure that you rev up your RPMs while it's being charged to about 1,000 RPMs, and keep it at about 8,000. So as far as I can feel, it feels like it's already getting cool. And what we're going to check in a minute is we're going to make sure that everything is sucking as good as possible. And we're going to check all the hoses. We'll be back. Okay everyone, so now once you've done a full charge to the vehicle, your gauges should indicate between that single little bar there and the 25, which would represent about 21, or like 1 pound and 0.21, which would be about the right amount for this vehicle. That's what it says here. So we're around the same specs right now from what I'm seeing here. But let's take a look at one thing here. Ooh, yeah, this bad boy is cold, which means that it's functioning correctly. Now let's check the temperature inside of the vehicle and see if it's blowing snowballs. All right, y'all. Ooh wee! Look at that temperature right there, y'all. 60 degrees, and the temperature outside is 78. And this bad boy is like super duper cold. Good Lord. That's some cold air for sure. That is some cold air. Look at that. Ooh-wee. That boy is cold. So there you go. There you have it. The charging process and the vacuuming process is not hard at all, y'all. It's super easy. You just got to know how to connect the hoses, and you're ready to go. And make sure you have all your little adapters. And you know, for all y'all out there that you're doing this for the first time, make sure you have your gauges, make sure you have your freon, make sure you have your vacuum pump. And like that, when you do the vacuum pump, you vacuum your entire system, you make sure that the gauges indicate -30, which is the best amount of pressure whenever you do the vacuum on the vehicle. So in this case, everything feels good. The air feels cold, mighty cold as a matter of fact. This is super cold. Okay, y'all, go ahead and shut it down. And let's go take a look at the gauges one more time. Okay, so the air conditioning is off completely. Don't forget that whenever you do get your gauges, the blue gets connected to the low side, okay, with the little adapter. It connects to your low side. Then you get the yellow, which gets connected to the tank with your adapter. Don't forget your adapter. You may not need an adapter for your vacuum pump. This is where the air gets pulled out from, and this is where it throws it out. So that's pretty much the bottom line and what you require in order to get this done fairly easy. And you definitely want your gauges, your freon, your pump, and your adapters. You need two adapters, two different adapters for each one. Unless you already have it in your system and your little gauge set, then you don't have to worry about all that. Buy them separate. It already comes on the set anyway. But anyway, I guess I hope this helps you out on how to charge your AC unit on your vehicle. And this is again for a 2003 Infiniti G35 Sedan. Again, always look at your specs of how much AC freon you want to put in the vehicle, and make sure your gauges are functional and everything is going to work out just fine for your system. So again, subscribe and like the video if it's helpful, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.